Nobody likes the V14, it seems like, even this pigeon. Just CACA'd on the V14. V14, CACA.
V14 CACA.
Action. All right, welcome to the Zen Zone. This is a part 2, a continuation of my last video. We ran out of mobile space on our last V14 test. Now we're gonna go ahead and get close into the riding. Before we do, I wanted to show you guys that we are in sport mode. We were trying out comfort mode because all right, so we are in comfort mode, but we're gonna change it back to sport mode. We're not noticing much of a difference in terms of range or anything so far, but we're gonna go in sport mode. We're at 92%, and we just went for like a very short ride, so this efficiency on this battery has not been very good. I think it may be the wheel with the least efficient battery. Even in comfort mode, it was just burning through the battery, but we'll do some more official range tests later. This is a second impressions video. Second impressions. This is not a review. For those that don't know the difference between a review and impressions, this is just more about my feelings and how I feel in the moment. It's kind of like a live stream. The problem with live streams is that my cameraman, it's hard to look at the chat and respond to the chat while you're riding. So this is the closest thing we can do to a live stream to bring you the action. I don't know if it's gonna cut out. I don't know what's gonna happen as we ride, but we're gonna post this video up today so that you guys get some V14 content and maybe make a decision. Tomorrow we're gonna take it into one ride and do some adjustments. All right, let's go ahead and ride. We're at 92%. This is a beautiful, beautiful wheel. I love the look, I love the lights. These are my feelings here. I love the light, I love the looks. I love that it comes with extra parts. It is kind of an extreme knockoff, but at the same time, it looks different with these plastic parts. I actually like the orange colors, even though that's kind of been the trend lately. The kickstand's good, pedals are okay. Let's ride. Let's test this thing out. All right. So the strengths of this wheel is, I do believe, since we're in sport mode, is the power. So we're gonna do some accelerations, maybe even do a few stairs here. We can just go down here, actually. Whew. Oh, that actually feels pretty good on the stairs. I'm surprised. We got a red light right here, so we cannot cross. This is the, I think this is the science center here. And this is kind of, I don't know what this structure is, but it reminds me of Sydney, Australia. It's a very beautiful area here in Spain, and we might be able to slip through if this blue Nissan is. Okay, let's slip through. Boom. Accelerations are amazing on this wheel. I would venture to say it's the best accelerating wheel that I've experienced so far. Whew, it just feels really, dang, we got another red light. So let's go down these stairs here. Okay. Ooh. Yo! Feels good. It does have an IP56 waterproof rating, so you can ride in the water with no problem. At least this much. I don't know if you can go much deeper than this. I don't know if it's like the A2 where you can just throw it in the water and have no problems. I do love the accelerations. It's weird that, to me, it feels like it accelerates really well, but unlike the Lynx and Patton, it seems, I'm not saying the braking is bad, it's amazing, but doesn't compare, I don't think, to the Patton's braking or to the braking of other wheels. We're gonna go into the park here, and this is an amazing spot in Valencia. This is like kind of like the hub or the center point of Valencia. This garden connects so many different areas, and the bike path just runs through it, and there's lots of stairs we can hit. I actually like the way this feels. This stiff suspension just feels really good on the stairs. I'm surprised. I don't know how much of an adjustment we need. For me, I don't like the height of the 16-inch wheels anymore so much. I really like the height of the 18-inch wheels. I'm gonna go left here onto the bike path. But this is, as far as 16-inch wheels go, the bike path's all kind of congested with peoples. Too many peoples today. Yeah, the height of the wheel is not my favorite. I do prefer the height of the 18-inch wheels, the Lynx and other wheels. Today, I saw the Commander Pro GT, the first pictures of that, and it looks pretty basic. It looks like the Mini Bull. It looks like, and I also saw the Commander Pro with the 50 SLs. There's a lot of hype with the 50 SLs still, and I just don't understand it because I think I'm one of the few people that have actually tried a wheel with the TSLs, and I wasn't too impressed. I didn't really feel like it was giving me much. And I don't think most people will notice any differences, except that the life of their battery probably will not hold up. We got some electric bikes. Whew, that's pretty sweet. Some nice ones, some Treks. Wow, beautiful spot here. Valencia is truly beautiful, and I love this portion here. Maybe we'll just go through a bit. Flying 3D monsters. Psycho did a tour here yesterday. I guess there's an aquarium not too far from here, in a garden. And you can see Valencia is just a really beautiful place. And having an electric unicycle, Psycho was saying yesterday, Psycho is my cameraman, by the way. Thank you, Psycho. He's on the Lynx, which he prefers too. We both prefer the Lynx. The 18-inch wheel is just an amazing wheel, and he's an amazing cameraman. So we're able to bring you some of this amazing views while testing out the wheel. We're already at 91%. The battery is dropping quick. This would be some fun stairs right there to drop down. Nobody's around. Maybe we could do that real quick. This has really good cornering. I feel like the advantage of this wheel might be for racing on some circuits. Now, I would still 100% take the Patent, or even if I was going for a 16-inch wheel, for me it would be the Mini Bull or the Patent. Or again, for just trail rides, the 16S. I really like the 16S. That's probably one of my favorite 16-inch wheels, but that's not a performance wheel. If you're in the if you are in the performance market for a 16-inch wheel, your options are this, the Patent, and the Mini Bull. I don't think there's any other performance 16-inch wheels. And out of those three, it would go Patent, Mini Bull, and then the V14 right now for me. But that's not to say this is bad. In fact, it may even beat the Patent and the Mini Bull in some races. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know that it does accelerate better than the Patent. We'll have to test that out. See if one ride will let us take out the Patent or the Extreme or some other wheels. We are on the left side of the park. It's pretty congested today because it's a Sunday. It's usually not so busy, and you could just rip through here. And there's a lot to see in this park, a lot of places to go. Let's rip through here. I don't really like how this feels at over 50 miles an hour. Like it starts to feel jittery. Like it almost feels like it's shaking. Maybe there is a loose motor bolt. We're gonna have to check that out. Tomorrow we're gonna take in the one ride, play with the suspension. They have a really good tech. So we can play with the suspension. We're gonna play with a lot of settings and really try to zero this in, because, whoa, nice park going on here. Oh, we got some EUC riders. Hola. Oh, 2 Sherman S's.
Hello.
Hola.
How are you?
Good, good.
Nice ride.
You want to try the V14 or the Lynx? Just come off the bike lane for a moment. They're yelling at us for being on the bike lane, congestion. Wow, 2 Sherman S's, dang. Just ran into 2 Sherman S's on the road. Oh, they got the one ride leather pads, nice. Probar V14 or the Lynx? No?
We are in a hurry.
Oh, okay.
We need to go.
Oh, okay.
But I want to test it.
Okay.
I like it very much.
Yes. What's your name?
Diego.
Neo.
Okay.
Zen. Oh yeah, I recognize him from the barbecue.
With Adriana.
Okay.
Vicente.
Sweet. Well, be safe, and we'll see you soon, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you soon.
Hasta luego. Cool.
Nos vemos, hermanito.
It's cool running.
Hasta cuando lleváis un montón ya. Estamos aquí ya todavía por lo menos hasta el 16. Hasta el 16 de este mes. Todavía una semanita más nos queda aquí. A lo mejor todavía nos vemos. Si no, ¿lo queréis probar? Es el momento, bro. Sí. Otro día, porque hoy...
I don't like when people stop in the bike lane, and that's what we're kind of doing here. All right. So that's cool. We ran into 2 Sherman S riders. I recognized one of them, but didn't recognize the other. So we're live again. Really need to put some miles on this. I think at maybe 500 kilometers I could give a review, but right now it's just my impressions, and my impressions are not totally positive. Let's go this way and then we'll finish. Oof, going up that curb did not feel good. Bonking up curbs doesn't feel good. Yeah, so that's why we're gonna take it to one ride on Monday to see if we can't get some things fixed, because the suspension is just a little too stiff, and Inmotion sent us a PDF on how to fix it, but I still am skeptical that it's gonna be any better. I did enjoy it going down the stairs, but bonking up things doesn't feel as good as the competitors. Again, the competitor suspension just feels better. So we're gonna hit some final roads up here, get a little bit more speed into it. Maybe we'll go to the F1 track and try to do a little bit of high speed stuff. And this is one of my favorite trails here. But the Patin and the Lynx just feel better in every regard. There's not one reason why. In regards to the Patin's like €400 cheaper than this wheel. And the Lynx is, I think, maybe 400 more. So you could either pay 400 less and get the Patin, or 400 more and get the Lynx, or even the Mini Bull. The Mini Bull is the best price out of all of them. So the price point on the Mini Bull is amazing. Begode with their new Commander GT Pro, 168 volt wheel. It'll be the highest voltage wheel. Feels a little bit, I don't want to say rushed, because I mean, they already have the basic building blocks down. They've been running this wheel since the Mini Bull. And the GT is just a Mini Bull with an 18-inch wheel. And then the Commander Pro. The Commander Pro was the best wheel from Extreme Bull. The Commander Pro is the best wheel. So I hope with the Commander GT Pro, they are using the Commander suspension, because if they're using the GT suspension, it's not going to be that good. And the Mini Bull suspension, it just, the suspension systems on the Mini Bull and GT, they're not bad, they just don't compare to the Commander Pro. The Commander Pro has amazing suspension, the Patin has amazing suspension, the Lynx has amazing suspension, the Sherman S has amazing suspension. So hopefully Extreme Bull, they're not even talking to me anymore. Ever since I released my Lynx review, or Lynx impressions, they stopped talking to me. Extreme Bull is no longer talking to me, so not answering our messages. I don't know if they're angry because of the Lynx review, but I mean, this is my job, to give you guys my impressions of these wheels, the goods and the negatives. And right now, the Lynx is the best wheel I feel like ever made, and so I have to let you guys know so that you have a chance to buy it before it gets sold out. Or the Lynx is just so amazing. Now, the V14, if this was the only wheel I had, I'd be pretty happy with it. It does have suspension. It does feel, powerful. It feels torquey. Maybe I could win a race on it, on a certain kind of race, not a high-speed race, that's for sure. I think even the Mini Bull will beat this in speed. The Patin will beat this in speed, I feel like, and the stability just hasn't been so good. But it could be because something could be wrong on the inside. So yeah, we're gonna check the suspension. We're gonna check some things out. I don't know that this is the wheel for, I'm trying to feel like which people would like this wheel. Because if you're just commuting, you don't really need this wheel because the efficiency is horrible. We're at 88% and we've only been riding for a few minutes. So the battery consumption has just not been very good compared to, again, the competitors, which get amazing consumption. The Lynx is getting just a little less range than the Sherman S, which is pretty impressive because the Sherman S has quite a bit more battery, 600 watts more battery. All right, the mobile battery, or the mobile storage, just ran out again. So we had to stop, and I moved the file over, and we got a bit more time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up though with a conclusion. It's funny, while we were sitting there at the picnic table doing the mobile transfer, making more space on my phone, a pigeon pooped on the V14, and I have to take that as a bit of an omen. The V14, compared to its competitors, is CACA. Compared to its competitors. And this is just my impressions, my secondary impressions. This is not a review. We need to do much more in-depth analysis for a review. This is impressions, and my impressions are, I wouldn't buy this for freaking €3,000. If it was on sale for €3,000, I wouldn't buy it. If it was €2,500, I probably wouldn't buy this EUC unless I could somehow flip it for more. So these are my impressions. I'm sorry, Inmotion. I will end with some positives. Your light is amazing. The waterproofing is good, but I think the Patent and the Extreme are equally waterproof, or water resistant, that is. So I don't know. I really don't know what the hype is with this wheel. It's definitely not a wheel I'm hyped with, so I will continue to ride the links and enjoy the links, but we will put more miles on this. Maybe we just needed to play with some settings. We did figure out the beeps was just making the pedal hardness. You have to make the pedals harder for the beeps to go away, which stinks because we like the soft mode. On the links, we're running soft mode, and that doesn't affect the beeps. But with Inmotion firmware, you have to make the pedals harder so that the beeps go away. It makes no sense to me. I really don't understand what their thinking is on that. Inmotion does have an amazing app, much better than the LeaperKim app, but I prefer performance and practicality, which this doesn't have. In my opinion, no range. The power's okay. The suspension's, I would say, below okay. Power's good, but I don't know. Like I said, the Patent and Extreme probably are equally powerful. I like those wheels. Those are good options. So if you guys are interested in this wheel, let me know why you like this wheel. I think it's mostly because of the water resistance. People like the water resistance and maybe just have had good experience with Inmotion. So I'm not trying to take it, if this is the wheel you're in love with, I'm not trying to take anything away from that. I'm just giving you my first impressions. I've been riding a lot of wheels. I'm somewhat spoiled now because I've been riding the best wheels, and the Lynx was the next level of wheel for me, and so I'm so in love with that. And that's the wheel I would direct you towards, is the Lynx or even the Patent or Mini Bull. We got some pedestrians in the bike lane, but we're gonna continue on, and I think we'll go ahead and wrap the video up. Thank you to One Ride for letting us review this and give you our impressions. You can use discount code ZENLEE50, or Psycho has a discount code now as well. I will put his discount code in the description. If you can use his description, he's the one following me around and doing professional videography so that I can give you my impressions. So big shout out to Psycho at psychoterapeutico on Instagram. This looks like a nice spot to end right here. Thank you, Psycho. Thank you, One Ride. And until next time, stay in the Zen Zone.